the public hearing on four articles we have. Okay, so pursuant to Article 6, Section 6-10 of the Charter of the Town of Oxford, take a public hearing to be held at the Board of Finance of the Town of Oxford on Monday, January 27th, 2025 at 7 p.m. in Oxford Town Hall, 486 Oxford Road, on following proposed appropriations to be funded by borrowing. Resolution 1, resolution to amend and restate a resolution entitled Resolution Appropriating $4,255,000 for the Great Oak Elementary School HVAC project and authorizing the issuing of $950,000 of bonds of the town to meet said appropriation and pending the issuance thereof, the making of temporary borrowing for such purpose to increase the bond authorization from $950,000 to $4,255,000. Just as, I know everybody just digests that, but what that means is the initial appropriation was for $950,000, and we have to, the total amount of the project is $4,255,000. We're changing the original amount from $950,000 to $4,255,000, which raises that appropriation.
Simply does.
Second, resolution appropriating $4 million for the flood damage repair and rehabilitation project and authorizing issuance of $4 million of bonds of the town to meet said appropriation and pending the issuance thereof, the making of temporary borrowing for such purpose. That's kind of reflects the $4 million we took out of our general fund to cover the cost of the flood. We paid all the contractors, and we're waiting for probably a long time before we get reimbursed by FEMA. So the town right now is out that $4 million. That's why we need the appropriation to go out and borrow that money. Number 3, resolution appropriating $1,796 million for Great Oak Elementary School cafeteria and gymnasium HVAC project and authorizing the issuance of $1.796 million bonds of the town to meet said appropriation and pending the issuance thereof, the making of temporary borrowing for such purpose. It's the school, Great Oak School that's finishing up the school. It's the gymnasium in the lunchroom. Okay, number 4, resolution appropriating $4,644,000 for the Quaker Farms School HVAC project and authorizing the issue of $4,644,000 of bonds of the town to meet said appropriation and pending the issuance thereof, the making of temporary borrowing for such purpose. That's to get going on the Quaker Farms School. That's doing the HVAC. Same project like we did, So now we'll have all the schools will have good air conditioning, good air, and a good even temperature throughout the school, between 70 and 72 degrees. And like I say, the air will be nice and clean. So those are the appropriations. Do any discussion? Nervous?
Yeah, that's the roll call.
Okay. Call for it. Yeah.
Everybody who's in here, can see your name for us?
This is wrong.
For us, we have to do a roll call.
Even this?
Yeah.
Okay. So everybody, Paul is here, Victor, Sue, Brett, Vicky. So that's the roll call, sorry. Okay. Is there any discussion on any appropriations?
If you have any comments, state your name and address for the record.
Do we pay people to have a comment? Okay, hearing none. Anybody on board got anything?
Press.
all projects are necessary. Everyone, the schools finally, we're sending kids to school from now on, we're going to get close, the kids are freezing, the kids are wet, the kids are sweating. The air quality was terrible, okay? We'll have all our schools, aligned, finally, it's been a long time.
Jack, I just have a short question. So after these 4 projects are finished and complete, does that take care of the entirety of the school's needs from a heating and air conditioning perspective?
From what I know, yes, because the high school's got, air conditioning, high school's got the new middle school should be able to smell, right? And they did a great job of Great Oak, you saw that, okay? And hopefully, the Quaker Farms will look like Great Oak, hopefully. And, we've done a lot for the schools. We've got the pool, we've got the pool pad, we've got the HVAC, Quaker Farms, the middle school. The roof in Great Oak. The roof, so, a lot of things have been done. There's more, right? Right, for now, that's all I can think of, but there is more to be done. This board, I will say, the finance person behind all these projects, of course, okay, it took a long time, and a long time for people to come around, and a long time to get the contractors, and I think we got a good contractor that did a heck of a job at Great Oak. I'm 100% in favor of all these. We need money, like we need the money, and Jim will tell you, for the $4 million for the flood. The project's we've been spending on the flood. He's got a list of $3.9 million of everything that actually came out of the checkbook. So it's going to be a lot more than that. So listen, anybody wants to donate to the town, we can do that too.
Jeff, maybe just for everyone, if you want to explain like after tonight what the next, like what comes next.
Well, the board wishes to go back and send it to the board of selectmen to have the town meeting. The town meeting will be Wednesday on these projects, okay? And the board of selectmen basically already approved it, so we're just going to send this back that we approved the appropriation, the board of finance did, and it goes to, the board of selectmen goes to town meeting.
And then after it's published in the newspaper, it becomes law, and probably within, start the process within 5 to 6 weeks of the closing on the loans to have a cash flow.
So what we're going to meet after this, though, at our regular meeting, to actually vote on
Yes.
this 4 items. We're finalists moving on to the town.
Correct. And then after you vote on it, then Jack has letters that he has to send to the board of selectmen within 48 hours before the town meeting. So we dot every I and cross every T.
Okay.
Are there any comments from the audience on any of these items?
Next question.
If you could stand, state your name and address, if you don't mind.
Linda Chaplinsky, 33 Monroe. I came in a few minutes late. I apologize. I didn't hear your initial comments. I know that for some of the projects that we've been looking at in town, there's been talk about grants. Do we have any grant money that's being applied to any of the projects that are up above? Is this, in other words, is this a net figure after grants, or are there no grants available to us to
It's
do
going to
it?
be, there's grants for the Great Oak School,
Okay.
there's grants for Quaker Farms, State.
Okay.
There's some grants from Eversource. Okay, so the total project for 3 schools is comes to about 11 million. Taking out all the grants, okay, the net to the town will be 5 million.
Okay, because when I did the mental math, just quickly going down the list, I came up with that gross number. So what you're saying is we're actually not going to bond for 11 and change. We're going to bond for roughly 5.
That's how the money comes in. Like, again, we're now on the FEMA money, we're supposed to get 75% of a lot of the costs, so if we get that 4 million, we get 75% back, then the town is, we wouldn't have to go out and borrow this bond. We have, was it a 5-year window, 8-year window?
We have to start paying principal payments after 4 years. We have up to 8 years before we have to
motions that will be voted on are for the gross, because we don't have that final number of what's coming in from the grants, but, so we have to put forth what the total fund will be, okay? Oh gosh, I was gonna ask another question, just lost my train of thought.
Kind of drained those general funds.
Oh, I know what it was. So where is our debt service now? And let's just, for worst case scenario, let's just presume that we had to bond for the entire package. What is our debt service now, so that I can understand what our debt service would be if we had to bond for the entire amount?
I think it's what, 30?
Going from memory right now, it's about $38 million.
Okay,
Our total debt. And most of that is a little bit left from the high school, most of it is from the new middle school that was just built. And this will add on probably 15% on that, but we do on a normal basis pay off about $2.5 million per year.
okay.
So if we bond this in 2 years, it's gonna probably, the debt will still be at $38 million.
Okay. And what's our current rating, and will this have any impact on it?
Double A plus, it won't have any impact. I had a conference call with S&P shortly after the flood, because they were concerned that it would have affected the tax base in town, and therefore potentially lower our rating. When they, after the conference call, they left their rating where it is.
Okay. And what is, what's the anticipated interest rate we'd be paying? And I know that that's all in a state of flux. I'm saying today, what will we
If I
anticipate?
go out short note today, it'd be about 3.25%.
Okay.
If I go out in long-term